to start a new configuration. So begin by adding our equipment and sensors. Surface navigation, GPS Trimble RX. So you said we're going to simulate because we don't have the sensors available. So add a gyro. So add the MRU. So the drivers you're picking for each of the sensors solely depends on the strings that the sensors are bringing out. So if you need to test the sensor in a terminal to know the strings is bringing out, this will guide you in choosing the right driver from the list of drivers we have here. But for now, I'll just use the TSS DMS05. I think that driver should work as well. So we need to add the PPS. So the PPS needs to be connected through the ZDA, through the timestamp. ZDA plus one PPS. But it's better these connections are being done while we're doing this, so we can actually identify what we're doing. But for now, we're just simulating everything. Don't forget to set up your geodesy based on the geodesy you're using in your project location. Don't forget to also add your datum shifts. That's if you're using datum shift for your project. So since we're going to be sharing this with the Naviscan for multi-beam acquisition, you have to connect your Navipack to your Naviscan. So to do that, you go to project settings, Naviscan, then you see enable port sharing. You have to enable this port sharing, and then you decide what you want to enable, which is the main vessel. Then click OK. Then you can save. You can save. MVES demo. Click on OK. Save. So it's saved. So I can decide to go online. Okay, now that I've been able to flag down on my Navipack and Smart, I will just minimize and open the Naviscan. Just minimize all this and open Naviscan config. So I'm doing a new configuration. So I go up to File, Add Shared Navipack Setup. So it takes me to Navipack, DB, PC, OS, IVA Navipack, DB. So I want to import the Navipack file into Naviscan. So it's np2ns Navipack to Naviscan. So these are my setup in Navipack. They're now appearing on my Naviscan. So if the geodesy is not coming with it, you can right click and import the geodesy from the Navipack file. That's if the geodesy doesn't come with it. So now we have the position, we have the motion, we have the gyro, but the timestamp PPS is not coming with it, so we're going to add that first before adding the multi-beam. So equipment, add sensors, GNS time, which is for PPS. So add the Lamian ZA to it. Okay. But you won't be able to simulate on the Naviscan. So you can only be able to simulate just one sensor in Naviscan. So we're going to open that simulation. But if you're using the live Naviscan Arrow to Sonic, you don't need to simulate. This process I'm about to carry out, you don't need to carry it out. You just go straight to calling up the Naviscan. But because I don't have my Arrow to Sonic connected, there is a reason why I want to simulate the Arrow to Sonic first. So I'll go to Options, Simulator, and look for the Arrow to Sonic. I am simulating the Arrow to Sonic because I don't have it connected to my system right now. So go to BATI, MBS, Arrow to Sonic 2000. That's a driver I want to use, so I need to simulate a driver. So I can reduce this, the intervals to just 10. Attribute settings. So I can decide to include ports number, you can do that. So using UDP, so this should be the IP of the sonar head of your multi-beam. But for now, I'm simulating, I'll just use a local IP. Then the ports for arrow to sonic is usually 4000, but you can still find this on the multi-beam GUI. It's on the multi-beam GUI. Okay, just click on OK. So I can see the strings flowing out now. So I don't have to close this. I will just minimize. Then I can go back to my settings. Just minimize this. Then now I can bring in a multi-beam equipment, add sensor, multi-beam echo sounder. Then I'll look for arrow to sonic 2000. So this is a string BTH 0, and they're asking you to use the ports for 1000. So UDP local ports 4000. Let's open. Connect. So I can see the strings flowing out. I click on OK. Okay. So with this, I have my arrow to sonic here. I have the GPS time ZDA right here. But I'm gonna remove this because I don't have a real-time string flowing out, and it's not coming in from. So I will have to remove this. So I can just disable for now. So I have every other things flowing in. You can decide to save file, savers, Diver, Naviscan, DB, save on top of naviscan.bin, so I can be able to flag on. Okay, so I can decide to go online from here, Naviscan online, or I can decide to go online from Naviscan online. Any of them you decide to do is still the same thing. So this comes out, go to file, start online. Now these are all what I've set up. So I click on OK, and here we go. Everything is green. Everything is green, shows that all is working properly. So now I can decide to define the views I want to see. I can decide to bring out my DTM, bring out my point cloud, bring out the long profile view, bring out the position of the GPS, bring out the gyro position, bring out the IMU position, the roll, bring out the pitch, bring out the hue, then finally bring out my alphanumeric. Then go to Windows and you vertically tile everything. So now I have everything corrected. So then I can decide to go back to my HEMSmart display, and bring in the connect my HEMSmart to my Naviscan line. So now I have my Naviscan line right here. See? So pretty much not difficult. These are just a few things you need to do. Most importantly, Naviscan configuration, but you have to start from your Navipack configuration. Once you get the Navipack configuration correct, then you go to project settings, Naviscan, and share your Navipack configuration with your Naviscan. Enable port sharing. Okay, once you're done with that, go to your Naviscan online, Naviscan config, confirm it's showing by go to file and you add shared Navipack setup.